dropping me?
Come on, man. I thought you know this course.
Oh, man. You are.
We are currently riding in Zwift's virtual rendition of your hometown, Richmond, Virginia. How is it being on the virtual streets of where you grew up right now?
Yeah, no, it's definitely cool. These are some of the roads where I do a lot of my recovery rides, you know, to the coffee shop and back. So maybe I can point out Crossroads or Blanchard's Coffee for you. It's so funny, like if we just kept going straight right here, we would get to some awesome single track mountain bike trails.
We last rode together before the 2020 season started, or at least tried to start. Obviously the entire season just got upended. People weren't racing for many months, and this is the year that, you know, was supposed to catapult you into the world tour. What did you end up doing?
I think it was a tricky season for all the fourth year under 23 riders. Definitely did not leave the season with the contract. It definitely made racing over in Europe a bit more stressful. For a lot of people, it seemed like it was just going to be a year right off. But fortunately, I was able to go over kind of the end of July and then raced Tour de l'Ain in France, which was quite hard. Everyone was using that race sort of as a tune-up for the Tour de France. I would say the highlight for sure was the Baby Giro. It had been a race I'd wanted to do for a few years at that point. We did a great job riding for teammate Sean Quinn, who had a few really good stages in there. And then the last day, got the opportunity just to open it up a little bit more and rode into a top 10. So I was pretty excited about that.
You say that you didn't finish the 2020 season with a contract. How long did you have this uncertainty before Alpecin-Fenix came along?
When November rolls around and you don't have a contract or any idea of what you're going to be doing, it definitely gets a bit stressful. I did have options on the table to race as a privateer, and that was something that I was getting excited about because I know I like the gravel scene and the community that surrounds those races. I had sort of always in the background been talking a little bit with Alpecin because they wanted to get involved in gravel in some capacity. Late November, even despite the lack of racing this year, they took the chance on me, which I'm forever grateful for, and that's this jersey I'll be wearing for the next 2 years. Unfortunately, the team training camp in early February got reduced to only the people that were currently in Spain. It's a big bummer not to get to meet your teammates in sort of a low stress environment in person, but it did give me more time to work on my visa and get ready to live over there more full time.
What are your plans for going over there? Do you have a race program laid out for the year that you can share?
I'll go over there sort of mid-April and be there until early to mid-June, racing mostly one-days, short stage races over in like the Western Europe area on the road with them. And then, yeah, June they want to come back and start with Unbound Gravel, so kick off the gravel racing the right way with the biggest one of the year.
Have you done Unbound before, or is this a new thing for you?
I've never done it. People have warned me about it, but I've never done it. Quite nervous, at the same time quite excited. That'll be the longest ride I've ever done.
And the peloton are underway then in this World Championship, rolling out of the University of Richmond.
Man, Worlds in 2015 is, I would really attribute that to what gave me the bug and kind of interest in, it spiked my interest in road racing. Definitely missed a day or two of school to watch the race, and then Sunday watch the Elite Man. What was cool is seeing, who's now a great friend, mentor, training partner, Ben King, ride the breakaway all day was super special. when I started racing gravel, I guess it was the Belgian Waffle Ride in 2019, I definitely fell in love with that discipline. Being sort of a well-rounded cyclist and not pigeonholing myself just into road racing is something that I definitely enjoy.
I met you at the Belgian Waffle Ride back in 2019. You're an incredible bike handler, both on and off-road. Do you see a little bit of Mathieu van der Poel in yourself?
Oh man, I don't know. I think the idea that you just brought up his name around my name is a compliment. Yeah, in the sense of being a well-rounded bike racer, I guess you could put it that way, but I'm excited for what lies ahead and showing Alpecin-Fenix kind of the new discipline of gravel racing.
What do they hope to achieve with gravel?
They just like being on the cutting edge of trying new things and new disciplines. Obviously gravel racing is now blowing up. Being represented at these top level gravel events in the United States is a great way to, I think at this point, prove yourself as a racer, and also to connect with fans and sponsors, and the whole community that surrounds those events is quite strong, and a great way to grow the sport, I think.
So is Alpecin-Fenix, are they going to bring Mathieu van der Poel and Celine Del Carmen Alvarado over to support you at Belgian Waffle Ride? Take down Stetna?
I think, seriously, one day, I do think that you might see these top level racers coming over for like an Unbound Gravel or the Waffle Rides. I think these could be the events that grow to kind of classics status on the US side of things.
Do you foresee yourself ever getting on the trainer with Van der Poel and doing some cooperative team Zwift training?
I think it could be super cool, and something that teams should and could implement into the training. It's sort of a nice way to get together, being able to ride with others and kind of have conversations, just like we're doing right now. It's really cool to live in a day and age where this is possible. The last race I did was a Zwift race. And man, it's like great mountain bike training. Those starts are so hard. My peak like 5-second power is probably on the trainer from that stuff.
Well, Eddie, we are very happy for you and very grateful that you took the time to join me on Zwift this morning. I wish you the absolute best of luck with your season's preparations for when you do get over to Europe.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get on the gravel bike and see you there, and yeah, it'll be a great time. I just remember the Waffle Ride. Oh, what's this? Are you dropping me on Libby Hill?
Come on, man. I thought you know this course. Try to keep up.
Oh man, you are. It's game on.
At the line. At the line. That is brutal.
Alligator. Oh man.
Oh man.
2 climbs to go.
You keep training. You keep training. I'm just warming you up. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I can barely breathe. Whew.